Welcome, everyone, to some World of Tanks. That's what we're doing. Okay, good. I can hear my game. I wasn't sure if my headset was connected. We're playing Cold War today. We need some money. We only have 2 million credits. I want to go up the double barrel line. And so this is what I thought I'd do. And in case you're wondering, Cold War makes more money. So that's why I want to do it. And this tank here has a 65% credit multiplier and also has the highest DPM in the game. Among Cold War and World War II tanks at 6,435, which is absolutely ludicrous. So that's what we want to use as we make some cash. 0.65 accuracy during movement, 0.16 accuracy when standing still. Wow. 5 seconds reload. 550 alpha damage. We are going to make some money very quickly in this tank. It's very, very powerful. Let's pull it out. We got our ×2s going. I don't want to do Cold War for too long, because then I want to jump into World War II, since that's a little bit more fun to me. But how has everybody been? I have some plans today. We haven't had a hightail stream in a little bit, because I've been trying to plan something with my cohorts. We should have one tonight, though, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, keep that in mind. Fridvong, I forgot this map existed. I usually enjoy this one. But welcome, everyone. EET1P2. Challenger Mark 3s. Oh yeah, we have a Challenger Mark 3 now. I don't know if that thing has a credit multiplier or what kind of DPM that thing has. But I'd have to equip it, which would take credits. Which is something I don't want to use yet. We just have to avoid missiles. Hello, Halo Master. Wow. Welcome. Psycho, welcome. We've got DPM, we've got mobility, we've got gun handling. Like, look at this on the move gun handling. That's Cold War for you. We have health, we have turret armor. We have gun depression. Plays exactly like every other tank in this mode, but it has more DPM. So, how's Hightail going? I haven't touched it, actually, for a little bit. And I apologize for that because I want to get it going. At least on my other channel. But I'm going to stream it here and then upload it there. On the Nelser channel. World War II was ruined for you because of the changes? I mean, those changes, though, they were reverts. I don't know how long you've been playing, but that's how the game used to be. And it slowed it down, which was good in my opinion. But enjoying Era 2? I don't mind Era 1, personally. That guy's got high alpha, doesn't he? Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. On the move, huh? Impressive. Well, it's held down. I know that guy's got a really good gun, though. Weird bounce. Feel like that should have gone in. Someone's back there shooting, but I don't see him. I know you get more health by standing still, but we gotta go. So we're out of here. This guy's just money anyway. Butt bounce is my favorite. They're trying to get his health back. Okay. My friend will finish him. Good. If we survive just a little bit longer, we'll get our patch kit back. But they still have 2 light tanks. We have but 1. Am I okay? I need money. I wanted to go up the British line. And I don't have the money, so... no, I'm not okay. I'm going insane. There we go. I was hoping I could get him before the rock, but he came out anyway, so... Tracking shot. Nice, that shell went high. Weird. Keep backing it up. Get all our health back. As much of it back as we can anyway. Right. He needs to die. Good. There's the boss. My last ally. I think we just have to go over here and kill these guys, especially before this tank destroyer shows up. I think we can go 1 versus 3 with this tank. One light tank dead. I think they're going to be driving actually across. This guy's not. He fired. You better run. We have more health than they do. We just have to get our gun in the game and win. Shot. Nice. We're just gonna sit right here. Wonderful. CloneGuy, you only don't play Cold War because you're bad at it. CloneGuy, CloneGuy. I get that one a lot. And then it's just two weak tanks that we could take with our... Basically, we could probably kill blindfolded with this thing. A weird bounce there. STRV should kill. Actually, STRV should win this fight easily enough. Oh, he's firing 18, never mind. Well, that was weird because I passed in front of a gun. Yeah, there we go. Let's see how much money we make with that one, huh? They nerfed the credits, guys. They nerfed credits in Cold War. And we only made 1 million. 1 million in a single game. Unfortunately now, though, I'm never going to beat my damage record in Cold War. Or in World War II because of my damage record in Cold War. Because that was 15,541. But 1 million in a single game. Now, imagine this with, what was it? Silver with interest? You guys remember that? This would have been a huge game. I mean, it was huge anyway, but it would have been bigger than 1 million. I'm thinking 5 million. 1 million credits in 9 minutes? You're right. Holy cow. If we keep that up, we'll get 6 million. And in an hour. Way back in the day, if you played the IS-6 or Yag Tiger 88, you could make about 1 million in 2 hours. That's the old game. 1 million in 2 hours with premium. Yeah. And then if you were really good, you could do it in about 90. And then if you got lucky and you got to spam standard rounds and had a bunch of ace tankers, you could do it in an hour. I just did it in 9 minutes. Fired nothing but standard, because that's all I got loaded. I used the patch kit, and I use food. I don't use med kit, which could go wrong, but hey. Balanced tank, balanced economy. What's funny about the EET is that what they did to make it good was simply give it DPM. They were just like, what do we do with this tank? We've got flamethrowers, we got machine guns, we got autoloaders, we got missiles and rockets. What do we do with this tank? I got it. What? Super accuracy on the move and DPM. Done. And now it's the greatest tank. You hit your shots and you shoot frequently, so it's like, what are you gonna do? And no one goes field because of, which makes sense. I wouldn't want to go field either. Because of true vision. It just seems like a death sentence. That's not anyone. Nobody went field. Literally no one. That's a good start. Their one tank destroyer is pathetic, which is fantastic. Fantastic news. Fire another one at me. Hey, not the Dark Wolf. A $5 super chat. I'll take a look at that in just a second. Oh, he pinned me there. Wasn't expecting that. That one. And he's dead. Alright. We've got time. Let's be smart about this. 7,000 combined. Because you love the content. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And we're going to sit here for 30 seconds. Get as much health back as we can. And then go back to where we were. It was working out. We're up to 3,800 damage, 3,400 assist. We have 5 tanks behind us sniping. That's a big chunk of health back. And now they think I've left. And look at this. This is just free damage. Or maybe not. Potentially Challenger might be a little more difficult than I was expecting. And an ammo rack? And an AMX? Well, I'm gonna die here. Because they're YOLOing. Come and get some. Come and get some, Thumper. He just fired. You don't mind me. Now you're tracked. That's assist for me. You just use World War II tactics and you pwn these fools. Kills our money. Oh, you're tracked. Yeah, but you got a really good gun. The light tank is hunting now. And we have to hunt the light tank before he hunts us. Okay, he's gone that way. Phew. I thought he was gonna go into the field and kill me. That's what I would have done. Get some health back so I don't get one shot by this EE if he decides to shoot me. Have to come right here, actually. Fuel tank. Nice. Aiming for weak spots. Don't mind me, just taking care of business. Play one game in the Challenger Mark III? I'll have to equip it, which means I'll have to spend all the money I just made, which took me a whole 20 minutes to make. Okay, we can do that. Cool-headed. Independence Might. What happened to Devastator? I wanted to be different. Clean up crew. No kidding, that DPM just makes it easy. 7 kills, just like that. Baby Yaga. What's he say? You're in my chat. GG. Wait, what tank? Let me see. You're the Challenger. The right side of the gun mantlet. Left side when looking at it. Hit it with AP. You got it. The problem though, that even though they're if like that's if you're face hugging, right? But these tanks all move so quickly that when they're moving around and just shooting at you, it can be difficult to hit those, right? All you have to do in Cold War is be patient. No kidding. We're up to 26,000 damage. Almost 27 in 2 games. All right, Challenger, we'll do that. That's a good idea. I'd like to see what that thing is because it is the season reward tank, and we have it. 633 pen on this, by the way. 493. Only a 55% silver bonus. I don't know. This tank looks kind of weak compared to the EE. But what's the health? We got 3,900. What's the EE have? Let me sort this better. Error 3. There we go. 3,450. And then you have this thing, which just has disgusting pen. 60% in that, too. Wow. 68 kilometers an hour. 18 horsepower per ton. Alright, well, I'm going to set it up like a heavy tank, then. Alerts to incoming anti-tank guided missiles. Plus 5% to view range. I'm going to do that. Since I'm a heavy tank, I think I want to do that. And you guys might be like, that's silly. But YOLO. YOLO. We get Hesh because we're 310 pen. Yo, give me some of these. We're going to take 12 of those. And just because of our low pen, we are going to take some premium as well. 310. I don't know if we're going to use 12, but we're going to do it anyway. And then for camouflage, we definitely need that. Okay, we'll just use the free camo. I feel like the free camo is not as good. Or maybe it is. Because I want to be able to hide, you know? Because of true vision. Alright, now we need a commander. Which would be this guy. Actually, this guy works. Why is he in the NM116? I don't know. Yeah, we'll use him. And we'll throw some crew skills on here. Expert gunner is a need. Final stand in Cold War is probably a great idea. Off-road driving, because they've changed things, also a good idea. And we're going to drop comms expert. Increase the duration of target and enemy's detection time. Oh, actually, that's huge. That's huge in Cold War. So what is my DPM now? It's 5,700. On the move, accuracy is weak compared. So this is just a worse EE, basically, in every regard. Except it has 420 millimeters of armor right there for no reason. And we bounced off of this thing one time, and then we just started blasting it in the lower plate, and that wasn't a problem. Lots of side armor, though. But not really. We kind of decimated this. We'll see. Good armor. Fast. Pen, there is no pen. Okay. The M1 Challenger tank's Brazilian tank. It was designed to have a 105, later swapped out with a 120. Well, there you go. We get the news. We get the info. Alright. I mean, I complained about the gun handling not being as good as the EE, but, I mean, this is still really good. I also feel lower. I think this is shorter than the EE. I could be wrong. And I have a feeling this turret's really good. Though we do have a cupola. And we are in the Cold War test. They're testing train resistances. And since this is a sandy map, we are going to be moving a lot slower. That's why I threw on off-road driving. We'd be even slower right now. It's just like, well, who's spotting me? I don't know. Ah, there's someone. He's going to get away. We're going to let him pass. We're gonna shoot that guy. Pew! Yeah, we don't even have more pen. That it will tell us if they shoot rockets at us, which is really nice. Fast moving shells though. I feel like Cold War you should play with keyboard and mouse because it's just a point and click simulator. M1 is pushing that guy. I think he loses that, honestly. So we'll give him a hand. Heavy tanks suffer. This is where I wish I had my hesh loaded, but I don't. Doesn't matter, we get a nice high roll. Alright, I want people to shoot at me, because I really want to see what this tank is made of. What do I do to an M1A2 with this low pen? I don't think I can do anything. Not from the front. We have thick side armor, side turret armor, so I'm actually gonna present to that guy because I'm not too worried. We have to go for his cupola. $300 pen, we're actually gonna load hash and go for it. Nice. He's just sitting there. He knows he's invincible, basically. Nice. 155. That's fine. That's fine. Now we're in a bit of a tricky situation here. It would be a lot easier if we were in the EE, because not only would we be faster, but we'd also have more DPM. Shoot gun breach? Alright, I'll do that when I fight him later, thank you. Because he's gonna be the boss fight if we do manage to survive this. We just have to join our tank destroyer up here. Give him DPM. He'll give us life because his armor is ridiculous. Alright, we have 5 of these premium rounds, so we're going to use them. We'll get some damage quickly. Bounced off. That makes sense. There's upper plate. Don't run down. Don't run down. I need you. Don't go down there. Hit his fuel tank. You can't hit it again, though. So I'm on fire. That's the last one we got. Kill. You look that way, I'll look this way. Shoot me. That's a good boy. That's a good boy indeed. You're not pushing my friend out. Doesn't go in. That's weird. Okay, this fuel tank damaged. Try to track it. There it is. Unfortunately, they have another tank destroyer. Avoid that. Set you on fire again? No, we don't can. Your money. Oh, we bounce off. Wow. There we go. Yeah, this one is nowhere near. This one struggles. Did you Cold War shells have a shatter angle of 70 degrees? You can penetrate the turret ring of the Belka? These are things I did not know. I'm playing too predictable. Let's look at the leaderboard, shall we? Because I'd love to debate this, because this will be fun. Let's look at this leaderboard, shall we? Huh. 7,571 damage in my Challenger Mark III, which is a very bad tank. Scored top of the team. I knew where this guy's fuel tank was. Which is, where is he? Here he is. So we set him on fire. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Okay, so we did that. We beat their top challenger and their other challenger. Okay. And he doesn't know what he's watching. He thinks... Let's go to the other games. Let's take a look here. Oh, this is my last game I just had. Huh, an ace tanker. You only get one of those 1 out of 100 games. So this is the best game played in this tank in the last 100 games. I must not know what I'm doing, though. Only 11,000 damage. You're right, that was only 11,000 damage. What about the last game? The one before that. Oh, the one where we made 1,000,000 credits? Oh, another ace tanker, 2 in a row? 100 times 100 is 10,000. So to have 2 in a row is 1 in 10,000? Wow, 1 in 10,000. 15,000 damage? That's crazy. I really don't know what I'm doing. Look at this. Only 15,000 damage. I'm too predictable, though. It's called mechanics, my friend. You would understand. One day you'll figure it out. One day you'll figure it out. To say, he's telling me to YOLO. He's actually, in fancier words, he's telling me to YOLO. You should have done way more. You play too safe. AKA, you're too predictable. He's saying, you need to YOLO. I see. I see. You can do better, he says. Anyone can do better. I can go to anyone. I can go to Mike Tyson in his prime and tell him, hey, you can do better. I could go to Tom Brady when he had the perfect season, other than losing to Eli Manning, and say, you can do better. Didn't say you're bad. Yeah, but saying you haven't given advice. That's the problem. And that's the problem I have. And I don't mind people, because look, we've got somebody saying, hey, he says, in Cold War, shells have a shatter angle of 7 degrees. And then this guy says, shoot him in the gun mount. This one says, shoot him in the gun breech. This guy says, shoot left of the gun. People are telling me where to shoot. That's really helpful. You're just like, you can do better. You're too predictable. Those are just words that don't mean anything. Like, those words don't mean anything. You're too predictable. Why? Because you're playing too safe. I'm doing the most damage. I literally just got 7 kills. And I was on the front line. I'm playing too safe, he says. And I don't know how that's the case with the last game, too. I know I only did 7,000 damage. But I pushed around to help. I was right on the front line, putting in effective shots. With a gun that doesn't like to pen. But anyway. Just telling me, little bro. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye. It's like, what? You're gonna ban me? Yeah, I am. Goodbye. Just calling names now. And, like, I'm just telling you. Give some advice. Like, come on. You've got a brain. Use it. But for everyone else who is explaining to me how to do better, I really appreciate that. I'll rage bait? Probably. He's gone now. He'll come back, though. I only did a timeout. Just because I want him to come back angrier. So I can make fun of him more. No, I'm just kidding. I play too safe. You play too safe. You're too predictable. You're on the front line, taking the hits. You're playing too safe. You decided to help out an ally because you knew he'd be alone. You're playing too safe. I should have left him. He's right. That's the funny thing, is there's nothing I could have done there to win that game. Think about it. My team had collapsed very quickly. I didn't have the gun or the DPM or the armor or the mobility to carry the entire team, right? I know I should just playing premium tanks because I'm here to make money. That's the only reason I play Cold War. That's it. But, my train of thought. And so, I noticed that we did have a tank destroyer that I might be able to support. So, I decided to put myself in a position so that he wouldn't get flanked, which worked. He didn't get flanked until, well, they whittled us down, right? But still, we put up a last stand, which would not have happened if I doloed in like he suggested. And this is me playing too aggressive now. What's your excuse now for this one? I followed my team and then I died. And see, that's the problem. This was his tactic. This is what he suggested, by the way. Why would you sell a tank? Because it gives you money. Right, so. Alright, well, we died there. How about this thing? This thing's not good. It's got a good gun, but it's mid. And it has good, amazing penetration. Here, let's equip it. I think I'm going to go with the same setup. I really like that setup. I don't think I need vents. We're going to go armor hardening, just so that we live a little bit longer. And our commander needs some more skills. Yeah, that's the problem. I flanked. Their team did that. Their team YOLO'd. They YOLO'd with 5 tanks. Zerged. No tactics. I followed my guy because he's like, follow me. And I wanted to help him out. I left my cover. I left my high ground because I wanted to give him some support. And I won't take that back. I think that was the right play. I wanted to help my ally. I'm a team player. But people get mad at me for being a team player sometimes. This is a great tank. I agree. I think it's a good tank. Good money. Oh, what did Streamlabs do? Oh, come on, Streamlabs. Why does it do that? You're okay, Alex. You're okay, Alex. It deleted all your messages, and I don't know why it does that. Just because it sensed something. Yes, this has really good pen. And this is an early one, too, isn't it? It came out early on. Look at all those M1A2s. I think this gun can punch right through that, right? I think so. A few more games. We'll pull out the EE again. And then we should be able to start doing some British. Some double-barrel British memers, eh? Junior Johnson, 74. You rarely play because Arrow 3 is chaos. Though these are 2 of your favorites, this and the Thumper. Yeah, I understand that. You know what? So, guys, if you could only play one tank for the rest of your career in World of Tanks, what would it be? Oh, wait, I don't have Patch Kit on here, which I think Patch Kit is absolutely insane. Because it means I can trade and get my health back. But I will tell you mine. Mine is the FE2 and 5B. The heavy tank. Hands down, I think it's I think it's easily. I could play that one all day. I don't have the gun depression here. What do we have, 6.5? Out of my way, buddy, old pal. I'd love to shoot too. No shot. I wasn't sure if I did or not, but. I'll trade with you if you want. Nope. Hold back. You did not want. Makes sense. This guy is choosing to die. Where's the shot? There it is. An M or a K1. Okay. Oh. Weak, I guess. What if it's fuel tank? I'm gonna save you. That guy has got a lot of armor, doesn't he? That Stridsvagn? Those things I always struggle to pen. Yo, he's changing his attention. He knows I'm gonna kill the K1 for him. Look at this guy. He's got situational awareness. He sees me shooting him, so he changes his attention to cleric. Lets me kill him. Damage his gun. That's fine. Now he's gonna YOLO. How do you pen that thing? Well, when he does that, you just shoot him, right? IS-7, maybe E4. TOG. Mark 6, TOG 2, Abrams. M1A2. Wow, a lot of people are in the M1A2 in this game, so... apparently... I'm not paying attention to this leaderboard. We're crushing them. I'm reading chat. Whoops. But yeah, this thing has the same silver multiplier as the EE. Alright, you guys can play one. No kill there. So I can just go right through his gun breach. Hey! Good call! Good call. Whoever said that, thank you. Of course, I also have ridiculous pen on this. E4, chisel, E75. That's a good choice, in my opinion. All right, what did we make? 400,000, 450,000. All right, if the E game is over, we'll play that again. Oh, that's jokes. It was over in about 2.5 minutes, probably. There you go. Oh, yeah, and patch kit, patch kit, patch kit. We'll also pull out the Weasel TOW today, too. Yeah, but patch kit is huge, because then at any point in the game, you can be like, you know what, I'm going to trade with this guy, just to put in a hit or two. And then you just get that health back. That's absolutely crazy. Now, the Weasel TOW. That's how you want to have it set up. I can tell. That's right. That's right. Then we need a commander with camouflage. Hey! This crew is done. Cool. We'll just do this one. Weasel TOW is a menace. It is. I like the nerf that they did to it. I think it's a very fair nerf. Camouflage isn't as good as it used to be. Wonderful. And you can't shoot. You can't arm your missiles within, what, 300 meters? That's very nice. Very good. Now it's more balanced. It is a menace, for sure. But it's a lot more balanced. Weasel TOW, Weasel TOW, Weasel TOW. 3 Weasel TOWs this game. Object 490. I had one, but I sold it because I know how broken that one is. I do not want to be the kind of guy who pulls that one out. So I did. I sold it. And I know people are like, why would you sell it? That's just how I feel. I'm the kind of person who wants this game to survive. Therefore, I don't like taking part of tanks that hurt the game. That's just my opinion. Is it 100 meters? You're probably right. I don't play Cold War. I did the whole... that tanker thing. There's a tanker thing going on. What do they call it? Let me take a look. Battle report. 2025 battle report. And it said I had like 60 games in Cold War this year. That's it. That's two. I don't know what that is, but that's not many. One every 20 games. 20 days. And that includes co-op, so. And you guys know I had a bunch of co-op. I did a lot of co-op. To make money. I'm not in co-op now, I'm in multiplayer. 100 meters, and some are 65. Okay, well you can't, at least that means you can't just go up and shotgun people though, still. 65 I think is still enough. Because what made this tank so good was doing that. Just rolling up, shotgunning somebody. dropping your smoke and getting away. Plus, you don't see me until I'm right on you. So that's what you do. You roll up, shotgun somebody, then they spot you, then you drop your smoke, and then you're gone. Never saw it coming. Where is the enemy? I thought there'd be somebody on the bridge or under the bridge, but... Dunk! Enjoy. See ya. See ya. You have 1600 in the Tiger one? That is a good choice. Camera? Missed me. Someone sees me. He was the one who was looking at me because he dropped the moment I fired at him. All right, well we're getting counter missiled. Not a big deal. Moving targets. A lot more difficult with missiles. And the spaced armor is also an issue. I was hoping he'd come out, which is why I launched that one. Yeah, you're getting missiled too, my friend. So where do we pen him? Right in that gun right there? I mean, when he gives me his side like that. Is wrong? 122 is best heavy? I don't think I can counter argue that. That thing is hard to kill. Ah, I hit the building. That's too bad. I tried to go through his roof. Did not work. Let's drop some smoke. Let them chase us. Oh, that's a cliff. And I think that's an EE chasing us. Which is quite awkward. I should have saved my smoke for here. But I think that's okay. This game is pretty close, and I think we're going to get away. As long as we don't get set on fire or tracked. And in fact, he stopped. He stopped chasing. He's like, wait, I'm getting ahead of my team. Smart. But yeah, as you can see, I'm not as good in the missile tanks. And I'm okay with that. I don't mind. I don't play them enough. And I know there's a finesse to it. A finesse that I currently lack. That's death. Now I'm going all the wrong way. We've lost 12% of our health, and they've lost 2 in the last minute. Ah! Could be difficult, especially when you're not that good. Now, if that guy came back to the stream and he's just like, "You could be doing better," I would be like, "Yes, yes, I could." I'd be like, "No crap." Correct. But now I'm just gonna be annoying. At this point in the game, that's all I can really do, I think. Dropped it too late, buddy. We're gonna keep an eye on this guy. Boom! Nailed it. Now to run. Go, 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 go! Luckily, we're down on this dip, so we should be able to get out no problem. Through the water. Run, tank, run. Mr. Leclerc. Guess who's gonna get his smoke back? Me. Nice. That's my favorite. Space armor makes the world go around. Oh, he's fast. He's fast. Oh, did he just jump over that? I hope so. Wow. Wow. Hit by the Jaguar. See, he knows what he's doing. He just sat in the back the entire time. He knew exactly what he was doing. But remember, I was told by a professional in this game that I was playing too passive. Then you have this guy who played too passive, but didn't play too passive. You see the ironics? There's so many different ways to play this game. Okay, wait, let's see. What's the commander skill that I'm missing? ATGM speed turning with a perk. How silly is that? Let's see. So there's a crew skill. Is that true? Okay, let me see this. Commanders. Oh, new perk's not available yet. Okay, but there is going to be one? Ah, I see, I see. Okay, I'm not missing it. Now, let's go back to the EE and see if we can make another 1,000,000 credits. But yeah, you can't. People like that guy though. He was just here to troll. Unless he's that stupid. I don't think he is. I think he was just here to troll. Because there literally is nothing you can do to please him. Basically, it's like orange men did it, therefore it's bad kind of a mentality. Rather than deciding what right and wrong is and good and bad is, not based on who does it, but what it actually is. Having a higher block on your stats doesn't mean much. Dude, that just means he plays heavy tanks. That's literally, it literally doesn't mean anything. It means I play more light tanks. That's all that means. You know what I mean? I play more challenging tanks. Or he plays Cold War. And he gets to play the FV 411 or whatever. But I already blocked him. He's banned from the channel. So you're good. Any World War II action today? Yes, I just need a few. I need to play this like 2 or 3 more times, and then we're going to be jumping over and playing the British double barrel, because that's why I'm playing this, is to get some money. Wow, that went so low. That shell did everything in its power to miss. Ha! What's he going to say about this now? See, you didn't take into account the fact. Why would you drop smoke there? What kind of a stupid person are you? You can go around me. Like, what were you thinking? You literally have a dip. That was my bad. You literally have a dip you can hide in. And you do the same thing. Why? What? You just drop down here. You're safe in the look, guys. Let me explain something to the two of you. I'm safe. Right here. I'm safe. I don't need some smoke screen. Look, I'm completely safe. I'll just heal back up. Challenger. Where is my friend now? Where did my allies go? Almost got away. Where did Brain Dead 1 and Brain Dead 2 go? He's over here. He's like, I'm out of there. Let me just drop smoke so that they can close the distance on you. Wow. People are smoke happy, I think. He's just like, I'm gonna drop smoke. Why? What in your right mind did you think you needed smoke in a situation where you were behind a building and no one could shoot you? But hey. But the biggest thing about players like that other guy who we banned is it's usually just jealousy. Usually jealousy. I don't know what he'd be jealous about. But he smoked and then left. I know. Absolutely crazy. Like, we could have survived that fairly easily, actually, but what can you do? Because we were going up against 2 weak tanks. The AMX-42. The AMX-42 we can HE. And then the Challenger. Come on, the guy doesn't have the pen. If we just face our front to him, he's gonna struggle. But always keep your team between you and the enemies. That's apparently how I need to be doing it here on Cold War. Oh, come on, gun. That was a good shot. It's that freaking Jaguar again on the other team. I guarantee it. He's just watching the stream shooting me. What's he... I'm having fun up here. Oh yeah, we got the patch kit. We can just go back up. Hey, sit here for a minute. Get our health back. And then we'll go into the fight. That would have been nice if his ammo detonated there. But still, that's helpful. He's just sitting there in the back. He's farming damage. But he needs to play more aggressive. Why camp? Why camp in that tank? Why do the thing that I don't do? You know, why not YOLO? That's what the guy was saying. And it's so funny that he's an advocate for YOLO play. That's so sad. No, I actually feel bad for him. Speaking of not YOLOing, that's what I'm not doing this time, too. There will be shots. If I can get my gun down, there will be good shots. I cannot get my gun down. Oh, that was close. We hit a rock, but that was actually fairly close. Not that it matters. Either you hit or you don't, right? They're trying to kill this guy, but they can't. I love it. Come on, gun. We've got poor DPM. Oh, went so low. I think that's the angle of the pen, too. It's another miss. Good shot. Oh, he's on his side? There we go. Get our patch keep going again. GG. Kill missed. Too bad. Who am I gonna shoot? I guess we'll shoot you. Is that all you got? That's what I thought! Can't touch this. Now you die if I roll high. I don't. We lost both flanks. So I'm not sure what the right play would have been. Right now I'm just learning the game here in Cold War, so don't worry about me. Because if I went to one flank and we won it, we still would have lost the other. And that's why I was trying to shoot both sides, but it didn't work out. A couple more games. And I'm probably going to sell my Challenger. It was a free tank that I don't want, so... Low credit multiplier, low penetration. Not my cup of tea. Why is it not your cup of tea, you may ask? It's because in Cold War, I play for money. $607, that's true. Even if they took 10% less health because of those skills, that still would have been $630. Charlie is poo. I think it is, yeah. I think it's very mid. And I don't mind that. I wish more tanks that were basically free and giveaways were like that. Because every tank I have, I've not bought a single Cold War tank. Not a single one. And yet I have a ton of OP premiums. So yeah. Alright. Posting links. Did he actually post a link, or is it just... Would it be worth it to hang on to it for the gold value? Or trade-in thing? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't open war chests, so... You're probably right. But again, I don't open war chests. And my bot thought you posted a link because of the period without a space. And I need to change that. Because those are not links. Though I don't know how I would change that. Because I don't want links. But the thing thinks... The thing thinks they're links. Why were you warned? Because I thought it was a link. Because you put a period instead of a space. And so I thought it was a link. Pretty silly, I know. So that's the way it works. Watch out, guys. We got a Challenger 3. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Warning. He might feed us. Whoops. No kill for the CloneGuy. We sit right here with AP. Hey, dude! Oh my gosh, you just made life easy. And then my guys shot him in the same spot because they saw the hole, it looks like. Legendary. Gotta YOLO. Gotta kill this guy. I don't know why, but I have to. I have to do what he says. Oh snap. My stream crashed. Let's refresh it. On my end, not on your end. He's dead. Nah, you didn't post a link. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. You know you didn't. We all know you didn't. The bot does not know. The bot is stupid. Yes, swarm him! Swarm him! Make him pay! I hit my own guy's gun. Warning, friendly fire. Warning, you're about to be banned. Warning, just be a team player. Hello, pay attention to me. He dropped smoke the wrong way. Legendary player. Gonna be a difficult one to win. 2 decoy boys, full health in the back. Not today, Sunny boy, not today. But you will. They have dirty tanks on their team, 3 of them. I'm not a fan. Lucky dog, why did that go into the dirt? I can sit here and aim all day. Well, here comes the swarm. I think we just stand our ground. Dodge that. Nice lower plate, red pen mark. Doesn't go in. Just farm the damage. Farm the damage. Farm the damage. My side. What can you do when you have tryhards? Tryhards and their OP tanks. Nothing. So we need some wins. We need some wins, but now we're starting to feel the pain of Cold War. It's just missiles, missiles, missiles. That's all that was able to do anything with us that game, was just missiles. Missiles and tiny tanks that are impossible to hit. Zooming around at speeds that if you return, everybody in the everyone in the tank would die. There we go, this is better. They have 2, but they're not platooned. And so that's much better. Type 59D? Why is that Era 3? Who knows? Era 2 best to run following. It's very imbalanced, Cold War, though. How everybody's the same tier, but they're not the same tier. Like, why do they do it like that? I don't know. Stay right there so I can hammer rack you. Nice. I have 2 free shots. I'm a fan of every free shot. My entire team came up here, they all know. Alright, we have no one on the other side. Why you have to be behind me, my son? Why are you still behind me, my son? What is your deal, you idiot moron face, man? Come on. No, I don't know. He just like did everything in his power to turn into me. Okay. Get some health back. Maybe he's not. I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry I said that. I'm trying to do better. What is this? Alright, the other ticket. Damage the fuel tank by not damaging him. What the heck? I hate this tank so much that I'm fighting against. And that's what I mean. There's no balance in this game. Like, whose idea was it to release something like that? That's insane. Dude, you're a challenger. Calm down. Calm it down. Only up to 5,000 damage. Feels like we've done more. Who has spaced armor and who doesn't? That's the problem I have. Is that I don't know. What's the TKX? That was a pen, but it wasn't. I nailed him. There wasn't enough to go in. Come on, guys. You only live once. Oh, that's a bounce. That's too bad. That's a bounce. Yep. That's what I love to do, is bounce off of these light tanks with no armor. Oh boy, maybe we'll hit 8,000 damage. We did. I'm surprised. Can't go through that thing's side. It's unbelievable. And he knows it too. 3 into the ground! Gun! Unbelievable! Thank you. Oh, we're capping. Oh, come on. We're gonna do 10K. As gun depression? Crazy? Wow. How many non-pens? Too many. Alright, another 6,000. One more game, and I think we'll have enough to do some World War II double barrel memers. Those of you who've been waiting around, waiting for World War II, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You love the TKX? Okay, so the Object 477A is more broken than the Object 490B. I will keep that in mind. We have 2 477As. Does that mean we win? I wonder. of my way, out of my way, out of my way. We got stuff to do. Yeah, 2 tank destroyers platoon, but one of them is that thing. I don't know how good that is. I mean, that thing looks like you can kill it. Trying to get away? These guys are not bots, by the way. Ah, you've spotted me. Who was that? Who was that? Who is that? Where is he? Get some health back. 5,000 damage, almost for free if we didn't take those 2 hits. Oh. Come on, man. You want to live forever? I'm coming with you. Wait for me. It is time to run. That's not enough. Dude, your challenge was great. Calm down. Calm down. Gotta run away. Just keep kiting them. They're like zombies. Keep kiting them zombies. Their hammer rack. I believe so. They'll get him. I had to go for it. One kill. No 10k, but that's a half decent one. 1 kill. 1 kill. I think we do have to do one more. I don't think this is gonna be enough for me. We'll take a look though. Highest damage was 18,000. No bots. Wow. The Moloch. Yeah, I don't think this is enough. Let's take a look at where we're at money-wise. 3.7. Okay, one more. We're at 4 million, so we will have enough. Wonderful. Wonderful. Last game, guys. And then World War II, where men remain men. Instead of Cold War, where men go to be womanized. Well, not emancipated. What is this Cold War? It's a money printer. It prints money. It's basically where you go to destroy the economy. You can use on the double barrel Blitz. You can use the ammo swapper as doing the double barrel shot, like the FE225. Oh, well, there you go. Play co-op, make more credits. It does make credits, you're right. And I think I did already respond to that comment. It makes some. It makes some. Bounce. What the heck is that thing? With no armor and probably nothing good about it. And it's on fire. Okay, that's this fuel tank hit again. Oh, that's fun. That turret. Not this thing right, huh? 3,700 damage again, doing nothing. Some of these tanks don't make sense to me as to why they're in this Era 3. But that's because the balance is so bad here. Ah, I knew you were there because you're platoon with this guy. That's enough. We can get in there now. Actually, the game's still pretty close. Those guys are like my nemesis. I bounce off them, I miss them, I get penned by them. Really, huh? Okay, game. My gunner's dead. Which is making this very awkward. So we couldn't keep up with them. That's alright. You son of a gun. And I'm leaving. I don't feel like fighting a Jaguar without my HE loaded. I'm coming for you, boy. Clench up and run. Well, actually, clench up and take it. If he's watching the stream, he's out of here by now. I should have known he was here. Like I said, he's platoon. Well, shoot. Look who it is. I was hoping you wouldn't spot me there. It's fine. Well, well, well. Are you trying to run away? You should turn and fight. You don't win this. That's right. And insult to injury, I'll just heal up too. That's gonna be money. Money, money, money. Thumper should get him. Yep. So we couldn't pen him with hash, or HE, which is a little bit weird, but oh well. 700,000? 800,000. Even better. Oh, 12,790 damage. For some reason, I thought I did less than that. Nice. That'll do it. That will do it for sure. Doubled anyone on any team. I think it's good. 4,500,000. Now, tanks. The greatest of the Britain. The chopper. Starting out with a 230 alpha gun. 204 pen. Stock? Oh, that's Top Gun, technically. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. We want the gun rammer. We want the vertical stabilizer. We want the optics. You can use shell swapper? Somebody was saying that. That's crazy. I don't think I necessarily want shell swapper on this one. Maybe on the higher tier. What kind of HE pen? Yeah, it's not worth it. Not worth it. So we'll go with vents. Increases everything. Load up 10 of these. We'll load up 10 of those. Is there currently free XP tanks? I'm not sure. Get the 7-day, because we ground for money. This is why we did the grinding for 2 hours. Almost 2 hours. We made a lot too, because we equipped an entire tank for 2 million. Then we sold equipment and then equipped another tank for another million. So that's 3 million. We had 2 million. So 5 million. 3 million, had 4 million, 7 million. So we made 0.5. We made 7.5 million credits. In about 2 hours. That's crazy. The tier 7, dude. I keep seeing tier 7. I saw tier 7 do 8,000 damage the other day. They're just constantly scoring top. Alright, now we need a commander. And I'm pretty sure I have a ton of British commanders. This guy's not assigned to anyone. That's the Manticore, Super Conqueror, Challenger, G-Sor, Tortoise, Conqueror, Churchill, Comet, FV, Centurion, Conway, Cromwell, Badger, Chieftain, Carnarvon, Centurion, FE4202, FE215B, Death Star. This guy's also Charioteer. Oh, excuse me. Alright, you. Perfect. Run and gun. Respect that. Respect that. Respect that. Get this on here. We'll do armor angling, because I think that's going to be very helpful. I'm going to go track mechanic. And I don't think I need this. If anything, I'd want general mechanic as well. That's your cue to head out? Alright. You brain numbing, playing heavy tanks just to get dumped on by Sky Cancer. It's garbage to you. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Unfortunately. Oh wait, we're not fully upgraded, so I want to throw on some boosters. It's crazy that this mode is brain numbing when the last game the last mode we were just playing was just everybody running around, and that's how we were doing high damage, was just running around. But again, everybody's entitled. There we go. Alright, peace. See ya. Top tier, first game. Good stuff. Good stuff. Tier 5s even. So how does this gun work? Do they both have to be loaded for me to fire one shell? Or do they fire independently? Okay, they both have to be loaded. Okay, so if I have both, what's the penalty for firing both? There is no penalty. Really? So you don't lose DPM firing both shells off? Huh. Yeah, best to shoot both. Apparently so. Unless somebody has, 200 health left, right? But yeah, may as well start every fight with both. Or fire one, hit somebody, they come back out, and then fire both. That probably would maximize your trade. So long as they're stupid enough to come back out. Because now I have to wait 14 seconds before I can fire again. Surprised that Chaffee isn't trying to spot again since I just fed him 440 assist. Best run ammo swapper also, that's what you're saying. Yeah. I'm starting to see why. Dreadnought might be a problem. See, I fired one, now I can fire both. Oh, but he did the same thing. He fired one, then he fired both. Thanks to Arnie, I'm not winning. Dreadnought came back, huh? Good news for me. I'm getting crushed this game. Fight this Dreadnought. You gonna side scrape in that thing? He's got 175 pen. See, we're gonna do the one-shot, two-shot thing. Here. One shot. And now. Two shot. There, that's maximizing right there. Excuse me. See, I think we can win this game, Mr. M7, and I would appreciate it if you would try and help with that. One shot, two shot. Now he's a one shot for the two shot. But I missed. KV3 still, huh? Chaffee died anyway. Still an M3Y somewhere. There he is, full health, of course. Alright, we're gonna do two shot. Need to make sure we kill him here. That's game. That is game. We lose now because Artie is stupid. Wow. And D-Max nailed me too. Alright, well. I'm gonna kill this guy and move on. JK, one of them bounced. Oh man, we got RNG'd that game. The end there was not fun. This Artie. Too bad he's on PlayStation because I would block him. I hate Artie. It's the only reason we lost this one. We could have still had 600 health left. Both shells should have pinned. And then we would have just killed that guy. And we would have had a 1 versus 1 versus this guy. And judging by the way he was playing, I don't think that would have been very difficult. Yeah. M2 while he was camping base and didn't know what he was doing. But what can you do? Line gets better as you go. Makes sense. Made some money though. Made some experience as well. We'll get ammo swapper on here. We'll drop vents for ammo swapper. A tiny bit of horsepower. That was a lot of experience. If we can win this next game, we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go.
But he's a...
Top tier again. 2 piggies this time. Ugh. I gotta see how this ammo swapper works. Let's see. Top tier light tank dead already. Well done. It's like he knew I was firing. He's literally driving in a straight line. Trigger pulled turns. Psychic man. Oh, just barely. Oh, wait. Yeah, I went greedy. Went for the one shot, then the two shot, and it did not work out this time. Excuse me? See that guy he's shooting right there? Oh no. Maybe right here? Further in? Ah, right here. Biggest threat gone, player-wise. He's the one we had to be careful with. Now he's dead, we can kill his chopper. Okay. Full pen by the freaking pig. Oh, hit again by the pig. Well, there goes my game. Frack both of you. 1,000 gone. Just like that. I hate Artie. Nothing, why do I have an Israeli flag on something like it? I feel like it. Because they have good tankers. Some of the best in the world. And unlike others, I don't support the genocide of a people just because they're at war. You guys are that game. Absolutely stupid game. But I will admit, I'm not exactly happy with how Israel has been handling things recently. But that is neither here nor there. That doesn't mean that I'm like, oh, they're awful now because they did this or they did that. I don't believe in that kind of a judgment. People will make mistakes. And when it came down to that really dumb, what is last summer? Like, what in the world? Hamas? Either you support Hamas or you support Israel, which I think is stupid. It was like, yeah, well, why would we support Hamas? Kind of a thing. But, again, it's like, we don't need to support either. If someone's doing something wrong, then you slap them on the wrist, right? Not a, oh, you're doing something wrong, I'm going to go instead align myself with these guys. And that just didn't make sense to me. But I went deep, apparently, a little bit deep. So am I neutral? I am on the fan of doing the right thing. Regardless of who you are. Regardless of what allegiance you have. Regardless if you did or didn't like babbling Biden, or you do or don't like the orange man in office. It's, if he does something that I think is right and I agree with, then he gets a thumbs up. If he does something that I think is wrong, he gets a thumbs down. That doesn't mean now it's like, oh, he did something I don't like. Now I'm anti the president. You know what I mean? It's like, he's a person. He got elected. Bada bing, bada boom. Same with countries. They have leaderships. They're there on the ground, and sometimes they make good decisions, sometimes they don't. What about ICE in the USA? And see, that's a tricky subject there. Because you have to... the news likes to report on where the hot topics are, right? And that's specifically Minnesota. And so you have ICE shootings, and you have that kid being detained by ICE, which there's an actual story to that. The father ran away and abandoned him in the snow to flee ICE, and then the mother said she didn't want custody on the kid. So ICE is like, well, what are we supposed to do? So they took the kid. You know. But you have to, instead of just looking at, let's say, Minnesota, you also have to look at the other countries. Or not the other countries, the other states. What's going on in the other states with ICE? Well, it's neutral. Nothing's really happening. So why in Minnesota is it so crazy? Right? And so, from my perspective on everything going on, and this is my perspective, it looks to me like there are a bunch of agitators. People are calling insurrections, and people are calling for... you know, like these protests to be riots, and a bunch of them are calling for violence, and that's not how it's supposed to be. They're law enforcement. They're doing their job, and what they're doing is protected by the Constitution because they're enforcing the law. And so it's one of those, I don't mind what they're doing so long as they're doing it properly. That's my take. If they're doing it, if they're staying within the law, go for it. If they're not staying within the law, now we have a problem. And near as I can tell, they are. I only fired one there. I was going to fire two, but I wasn't sure if that was a pen. Now I know it is. We'll fire two. Both of those missed. okay with me. There's no such thing as an absolute. Once you start assuming absolutes, that's when you start making or declaring people your enemy. So just be careful with that mentality of, oh, so you're okay with ice. I'm okay with the law. What about, think about the new T8 medium? What's the T8 medium? What nation is that? Is that American tier 4? If I do. The cheesy. Team up? I mean, I don't see why not. I only have a few more games left in me, though. Because it is getting to be that time. Almost 1. I usually try to finish by 1. So if you come in, we'll only be able to get like a game or 2. Nice, that's exactly what we needed. SU, Polak, Brumbar, 2 Brumbars. Okay, Tiger P, T25. We're gonna load gold. I want to win this game. And I'm Z Heavy. Oh, the CS 6356? I haven't played it yet. I don't know if I even have it. You're from EU? That should be a problem. If you don't mind playing on NA. And we shouldn't be capping right now. It's gotta split their forces, but that guy's gonna die. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. Let him do that. And then I'll take care of the Tiger P. And there's Amarak. Shoot. And now I'm stuck. T25 is back there too. And I can't see him. I need to shoot him twice more. Nah, only 1 pen there. I have a really weak turret on this thing. Now he's killable. Not much I could do. I had to try there. Armor is non-existent. Look at that, straight through my turret. 0 armor. No wins with this crappy tank thus far. I just want 1 double. I want 1 times 2. That's all I want. 440 alpha. It's too bad. This guy was doing really well. The Stern Panzer on our team. But he kind of just sat there out in the open. What? He survived. He might actually get it. He does. SU? Brumbar misses. And now he can kill the Brumbar. This is actually winnable. Those missed shots cost me. Oh no, this guy was coming up behind me. Look where he was. Can I add you? What's your name? Still no victories. I just want my ×2. Hold on. Oh, we have the tracks now. No terrain resistance increase. Wow. Alright, I'll see if I can find you. Season pass tank. Oh. I think I broke it. There we go. Did that go? Who are these people? I don't know who they are. You missed the K? Does it make sense? Let me look again. There we go. And I think my platoon is open, so you should be able to just join. Public. Yeah, I'm open. Oh. You'll add me too? Yeah, that's what I thought. Now everybody's gonna add me. Oh, good. We're gonna get a win. Okay. We need that win. Yeah, I'll see if I can find you real quick. Might be faster. Is there special characters? Did I type it in wrong? Do you have numbers in there? There we go, now it worked. Alright. Just need our turret. Then this tank is done. Looks like I've got time for maybe 1 or 2 more matches. T20 HTC pref matchmaking tank. Alright, I'm gonna launch this. I don't know where Big Perm is. We'll get you in the next match if you are jumping on or logging in or whatever. And then I'll be done. So 2 more games for me. 2 more matches, and I'll be done. I'll be done for the day. We've been going for almost 2.5 hours. Oh, I started at 10:30. Oh my goodness. I thought I started at 10. That means the money we made in Cold War was in a half hour less than whatever I had said. It's crazy. Crazy. Super chat. $5. €5. That was pretty cool. Thank you. I know that was a while ago, but I still say thank you. Top tier again. Tier 7 matchmaking. Because Tier 6 and Tier 5 both have +2, -1 matchmaking, meaning it's more difficult for them to fill a match, so they are sucked into Tier 7 games a whole lot more often, which is why Tier 7 is one of the best places to hang out if you want to be top tier. Ho, 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 he's got the Christmas skin. Still sluggish to turn, even though I've got the new tracks. Clutch braking might be needed on this. I'll look into that. We have track mechanic. We can probably drop general repairs, general mechanic, because that's 10% on everything, which isn't a big deal. What is the average age or player in what? I'm not sure, but on my channel, the average age is around, like, I'll have to look at it, but it's like 35 to 45. So it's a older gentleman playing this game. A lot less kids. Or at least that used to be the case. I don't know what it is now. Now I think it's a lot more kids, just because of the way they play. I don't think old men are YOLOing around. I do not think so. I think it's the children. They're 17. Piggy about to full pen me again. Almost. Still spotted. Alright, I'm just gonna make my way into town now. Friend invite accepted. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I know where you are. Should have fired. He's like, I don't want to fire because I don't want to get spotted, so I shoot him. Hey, Sherman 3. Left spotted, kill it. We've shot the SU, it looks like. Maybe. I think that was a shot. Yeah, that's definitely a shot. What the? What the? Where did he come from? Stomping. You shot me? Why'd you shoot me? I'm gonna kill you though. Over this guy's ammo rack, which I believe is on this side. Didn't hit it though. See, I should have shot him once, then double tapped him. Boom, he'd be dead now. Oh, he gets killed anyway. And I think that's the way to go. So long as you know they're not going to disappear. Tap them once, then double tap them. Now, we're going to need you to defend that base, my friend. There's a Stewart ML somewhere. I think he's aiming at me. Oh, he just nailed my DK there. Good kill. You're 48. Now we can double tap this guy right in that ammo rack. Doesn't matter. One shot, two shot. One shot, two shot. Come on, Hotchkiss, you got this. Don't ram him. Don't ram him. Don't ram him. You're freaking me out. Come on, Hotchkiss. Feast. He did. He feast. Wonderful. GG. 3,100. Well done. There's the double finally. The victory. Not a big game though for it, but that's fine. I think we'll have the I think we have it fully upgraded now. And I have time for one more match. All right. It's taking a while to load. You should be able to join the platoon though, if you can find me. There we go. Yeah, we are fully upgraded. More health. I assume a little bit more armor. I have to redo my ammo. 12. 12. All right. The Slapjack and the T-23E3. Those are playing the preferential tanks. I'm 27. I'm 27. Sod Mad Haven is 27. And Slapafish Jr. are 27. All our birthdays are within like 2 months of each other. And then if you watch PC and you know who Euxin and Kaizu are, I believe they're both 27 as well. And I think I almost share the same birthday as Kaizu. It's quite interesting that we're all the same age. All the same age. And I think Slapafish is the oldest of us. How do you become a Unicum? Map awareness. Two big things. Well, there are three. One is map awareness. Know your maps. Know where divots are. Know where you can go to escape. And that's part of it. Run when you have to. Leave when you have to. The other is weigh risk and reward. Weigh risk and reward. Is it smart for you to poke out and shoot somebody when he's pointing his gun at you and someone else is pointing their gun at you? No, you lose that trade. Maybe they'll both bounce off of you, maybe they'll both miss, but let's assume you hit your shot and they hit their shots, you lose that trade. Only poke out and shoot people when you know you're not going to take damage, or you're willing to take a trade that you will win, okay? Win your trades. Win trades. Always win trades. And then at the beginning of your games, go for free damage. Retain your health as long as possible and grab some free damage. That's what you want to do as well. Like what I was doing in the EE when I was doing Cold War. I kept grabbing, beginning of games, 3,000 to 5,000 damage before I would get into the fight. I mean, grab some free damage. And that's another good one. Watch your team disperse. I don't really do that anymore. I kind of have my, I want to go here. This is where I want to have the big impact. If my team doesn't come, then so be it. That's how I play now. But that is a big one as well. Watch where your team goes. What's my opinion about the 4005? I think it's a fun tank. I think it's a good tank. I don't think it's broken. They nerfed it, and now especially isn't broken. Back in the day, maybe you could argue it was. But now you have Rogaldorns and Lehman Rosses and Night Stalkers and T249s. It's like, was the 4005 really that bad? Because you can kill a 4005 pretty easily. T14, come here, boy. Nick's gotta be on the menu. Go for his fuel tank, right there. Oh, one of them hit his ammo rack. Do I have enough armor to block a 76? I think not. I'm gonna shoot him with 1, then in 6 seconds I'll shoot him with 2. There we go. I probably should have shot him with 1 again and then double tapped him. Because now I have 14 seconds, 12 seconds with this new turret. Alright. This bot isn't going to work anymore, not because I'm getting overrun, but because there's no one to shoot. And so I'm moving. That's another thing. Watch out, it's an M4. Shoot him with 1 and then I'll double tap him later. There we go. Tiger 1, that is so juicy. Still not dead. Now he's got double ammo rack right there. Oh, one of them hit. If the other one hit as well, that would have been a pop. But he's not fixing. We're gonna try it again. 2? His radio's in the way on that side. One more chance. One more chance. You've got an Oni, my friend, and I'm sorry for not noticing. I'll at least help you there. Now, I'm gonna take some hits for you. Off. That's so unfortunate. I was willing. Oh, he's gonna get to his side. Farm's about to begin. Oh, T6. Oh, it's T6. Pew! Wow, that tried its very best to not hit. Oh, T67. 4 seconds. 7! 10 kills! Well done, gentlemen. Well done. 2 more, and we could have had that special medal. Look at that, the 3 of us. I like to see it. That's a good way to end the domination. Well done. Only first class in this thing? That's fine. People are playing it well, I guess. But good job to both of you. Thanks for coming out. And everyone else for watching, thanks for coming out. We have finally begun the grind up the British heavy tank line. Okay, very nice to see. We are 90,000 away. So it's gonna take some time. 90,000 experience away, but we'll get there. Especially with games like that. That was 15,000 with the ×5 going. And then this tank sucks. In how do you say your name? Mikael as well. Thank you for coming out. I'm gonna disband this platoon and get out of here if I can disband this platoon. There we go. All right, that is how you do it. But yep, thanks guys again for coming out. Thanks for watching me grind. Today was just a grind day. Tonight I'm going to try to get a stream going for Hightail if you're interested in that. And if you are, do come on by. I'll be playing with my wife, my brother, and my best friend. So, good stuff. Playing some a fun game with with good people. But yeah, again, thank you guys again. I'll see you all later. Take care.